An epidemic of stress has formed in this nation. It is something that has grown in massive numbers of people over the years. Stress can affect health of each and every one of you without you even realizing it. This is what stress can lead to if it is not managed properly.
So now that it's your second year in college, how stressful do you find college life?
Well, college is really stressful. It's a lot to have on your plate, and it's a lot of time consuming and time management that you have to do.
What do you find stressful about college?
Well, what I find stressful about college is all the homework, all the tests, and studying that you have to do just to achieve your goals and get your grades up to par so you can get that master's or bachelor's degree that you need.
Do you think stress affects your health?
Yes, I do.
In what ways do they affect your health?
Well, you wouldn't eat right, you get lack of sleep, you just get so stressed out, and you might lose your hair a little bit.
How do you control your stress?
Well, with me, what I like to do is I like to use some music, some nice soothing music, and drink some green tea to ease my mind.
Thank you. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi, Ashley.
So how much stress do you feel on a daily basis managing two stores on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst?
I feel like I constantly float between 8 and 10. 10 being when everything's going wrong and everybody is complaining, and 8 being about where I go to sleep at night. Being in charge of 100 people means that they're constantly making mistakes for which I'm blamed for. So I have the responsibility of all those people, and that's what constantly stresses me out.
Do you feel that stress affects your health?
It definitely affects my health. I took on this position about 6 months ago, and in that time I've developed acid reflux and digestive problems.
And how do you manage your stress?
Well, I usually read or I pray. I'm constantly praying, calling out to God to get me through.
Thank you. So, Ms. Johnson, how do you manage handling being a mother and working as an IT supervisor?
Well, both are very demanding, but now that my daughters are older, it is much easier. But when they were younger, it was very, very difficult. Getting up at 5:30 in the morning, getting them off to daycare, going into a very stressful job. It was just, and getting off late, it was just extremely, extremely stressful. But now that they're older, things are much better and a little less stress. But then I have more responsibilities on my job.
Do you feel that stress affects your health?
Oh, I know it does. It absolutely does. We have a family history of high blood pressure, and I've been diagnosed with slight high blood pressure. So absolutely, it really has a major impact on your life. And I think that stress is the main cause of most diseases and most illnesses. I think it's a catalyst for getting those illnesses started.
And would you say you handle your stress well?
I think I handle my stress better than I used to. The older I get, the more I know how to handle my stress.
In what ways do you handle your stress?
Well, now I make sure I walk at least 5 times a week, 30 minutes a day, and I pray. I pray a whole lot. I'm extremely spiritual, so I call on God throughout the day, and I go to Mass during the week many times. I walk during lunch sometimes at work, so that's what I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stress can have an effect on health at any age. Many people do not even realize that stress can really deteriorate one's health if it gets out of control. However, stress can be avoided and managed through stress techniques. These simple solutions could truly save one's life.